Yes. Now see, public, static, void, main. So main is the name of method. Okay. Here you can write main, arrow this, method name. Method means function. Okay. Main is the method name. Main is method
Method name.
name.
Use
Main is
function.
method name. Okay, then how you will understand that the main is the method name when any identifier name followed by this parenthesis sign. Okay, followed by parenthesis, then it will be a name of the method. So main is the name of method. Okay, Arya? Clear? Okay.
What is meaning of method?
Method is a function that I'll explain you afterward. For function, if you remember in the class definition, when we are making the block diagram of the class, so part of the class is the data and the behavior. Okay, coding. So this is the sub program, means part of the program where we will write the coding. It is to be executed, means whatever task we want to get it done by the computer, that we are going to write down in the method. Okay, so entire coding what we want to be executed, that all the entire coding we will write in the method. Okay, so first of all we have to define the method, define the function and method both are same. Okay, then void. What is the meaning of the void? Void means it will not return any value, right? Void means will not return any value. Here I'm writing, you also write it. Here I'm writing void is the keyword. Void is the keyword which indicates that the method will not return any value. Will not return any value.
Value.
Okay. The next is static. Static. This is also keyword. Is the keyword. Static is the keyword. Indicates that there is no need. Indicates that there is no need to make any object. That there is no need to make any object. That there is no need to make any object to call this method. Means without any object this method can be called, right?
What is object?
I'll tell you that afterwards, how to make the object and what is the object. I'll tell you. Okay. Yeah. The starting of the lesson number 1 and 2, I'll explain all the things. Okay. Now, public means this is publicly accessible. Write this also. Public is the access specifier. Public is the access specifier. Means this method can be accessed publicly. Okay, means out of this class also you can access this method, and out of the project means in any other program also you can access this method. Okay, Now, in this method, this is the first line of the method, right? Now, what this method is going to be executed, that we are going to write down in this block. Okay, that we will write in this block. This is the block, curly braces. Group of the statement we will write in this. And this is also known as body of the method. Body of method. Okay, these curly braces, starting from this curly braces to end of the curly braces is known as body of method. Okay, so here, suppose I want to write a program, write over there question, write a program. Write a program to display your name or display hello message. Display your name. Okay. So how I will write this? First line, public class, whatever class name you want to give that name. Then public static void main. Okay, these both line will be same. Then system dot out dot println. Println. Sorry, first of all print. Then in the parenthesis double quotes, my name is, whatever your name, you will give that name. Like that. Then curly braces is closed. This class is closed. Okay.
Yes.
Written?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Now I'm compiling this. First step to write the program. This program is written now. Okay. Now we will compile the program. Okay. Compile means this program is going to converted into the byte codes. Okay. Then after that we will execute the program. Okay. Then I'm closing this. Then right click on the class name. Program name was SOP demo. Okay. So here right click, void main. See, void main is there now. I'm clicking this void main. My name is Jyoti. It is displaying.
Yes.
Now again come here. Means system dot out dot print. So print is the method by which we are going to display on the screen, on the terminal window, on the output window. Okay. So print is the method to display the output. Right over there. Print is the method to display output on terminal window.
What is terminal window?
Wait, on terminal window. See, this is the source code. Okay. Whatever I'm writing now, this coding, this is known as source code. And this window is known as source code window because here I'm writing the code, source code. Okay. And then when I'm compiling the program and when I'm executing the program, see that window is different. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the terminal window. See over there, terminal window. Terminal window means output window by which user will interact. User is not going to interact with our coding, with our program. Okay, right now we are making the program and we are only executing. Okay, now suppose I am the programmer, I am making the program. So in this case, I'm not going to give this coding to a user. right? I'm not going to give the
Yes.
coding now. What I will give? I will give that terminal window only. Okay, suppose if you are
Hmm.
installing any game, so do you have the coding of that game?
No.
No. Okay, you are installing that game or you are executing the setup of that game, then one window is coming to you, then instructions are there. According to these instructions, you are playing this game, right?
Hmm.
Okay, so
Yes.
that is at that time that terminal window, output window is there. So same here in
Hmm.
our program, we are making the program, we are executing it. Then when we are executing it, means when we are running the program, the window is
Hmm.
coming to you. That is your terminal window.
Terminal.
Correct?
Okay. Hmm.
Understood?
Yes.
Okay. So here system.out.print. My name is Jyoti. Okay. Understood?
Hmm.
Now if I want to display the hello message. Okay, so what I will do, system dot output also, write the output also. System dot out dot println, then the hello if I want to write hello. See, whatever
Hmm.
I'm going to write in the double quotes of this
Hmm.
parenthesis, okay, double
Hmm.
quotes of this parenthesis, as it is, it's going to be displayed. If I'm writing in the capital H, so it will be displayed in the capital H. If I will write in the small h,
Hmm.
so it will display in the small h. Understood?
Knowledge.
Clear?
Yes.
Okay, now
Yes. Yes.
see the compile. Now what should be the output for this? Can you tell me?
Hello, and my name is Jyoti.
In the same line or in the different line?
No, we are taking a println, na, so it will be on the next line.
See, keep remember, println is not there. See it carefully. System.out.print,
Okay.
system.out.print. Now what will be the output?
Yeah, so it will be in the same line then.
Yes. With space or without space?
Hmm. Might be with space.
Okay. See, if here I am putting the space, then this
Hmm.
space will come. Okay. If I am
Okay.
not giving any space, then it will come in the one line, in the same line, and
Okay.
without any
Okay.
space. See that, right click, void main. Hello, my, see.
Yeah.
Okay, understood?
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
So this type of the
Yes. Yes.
output they are going to ask you. So you must know this. Okay. If
Okay.
suppose one space I put here and one space here. Now what will be the
Yeah.
output?
Double space.
Void main double space. Obviously, see that here only one single
Hmm.
space, no? Here two
Hmm.
space.
Hmm.
One space, two space. Understood?
Yes.
Clear? Okay, fine.
Yes.
Good. Then, okay. You just write these two lines and write the output. And
Okay.
if you are writing with the space, with these two space, then show the space in the output also. Okay,
Hmm.
draw this. Now, now Arya, tell me if I want this hello, my name is Jyoti in the
Hmm.
in the separate lines. What should I use?
Println.
Where I will use println in the first SOP or in the second SOP?
The first recipe, no?
In the first SOP. Yes, correct. Very good.
Hmm.
See, if I am writing println, okay,
Hmm.
system.out.println. What is the difference between print and the println? Print will display
Hmm.
on the terminal window, right? But println will display on terminal window and bring the cursor in the next line. Okay,
Next line.
it will
Okay.
bring the cursor in
Hmm.
the next line.
Next line. Hmm.
Okay, this is the difference between print and the println. See
Println.
that. So void main hello, then my name is Jyoti, like that. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Good. Now, if I'm removing this println from here and I'm putting here, now what will be the output?
It would be in same line because we are giving the ln
Hmm.
print ln in the next line, no?
Yes, correct, Arya. Because first it will display hello, then the cursor will remain in the same
Yeah,
line. Okay,
in
then
the
it will
same line.
display my name
Hmm.
is Jyoti, then it will move to the cursor in the next line.
Next
Clear?
line. Yes, yes.
Clear now? Good.
Yes.
Okay. Now, do you know the variable? What is the variable?
Variable.
Hmm. Any idea about the variable?
Well, it is used to store the value in the computer memory.
Correct. Very good. Variable
The
means
specific value.
when I want to give the data, when I want to store the data, then where I'm going to store the data? Obviously, the data is going to be stored in any memory location, right? So that memory
Yeah.
location where my data is going to store. So I would give some name to that memory location. So that name is known as variable, right?
Variable.
So suppose here
Hmm.
if I want to give int a equals to 5. What is the meaning of int a equals to 5? See that a is the variable name, okay? And int is the data type. This statement is your variable declaration.
Okay.
Variable declaration. Variable declaration statement. Spelling is wrong. Okay? Variable declaration and initialization. If I'm initializing the value, wait, if I'm writing int a equals to 5, so it is the variable declaration. Now, if I'm writing a equals to 5, okay, then it is my
Yeah.
variable initialization. Okay, like that. Now, both the statement I can write int a equals to 5. Like that also I can write. Okay, means variable declaration and initialization in the same line.
In the same line.
Okay, that I can do. And initialization. Okay, every time no need to give this type of the comment to make you understand I'm giving this. Okay, now what is the meaning of this statement? See why we are writing the statement, because we are giving the instruction to the compiler. Now, each and every statement having the specific meaning. If here I'm writing int a, means I'm declaring the variable, name of the variable would be your a. Okay, understood? Then int is the
Yes.
data type. See, if I'm using the glass, it means some liquid sort of thing I can put in the glass, I can fill in the glass, right? If I'm taking any dish, any plate, it means some solid type of the thing I can fill or I can put in the dish, in the plate. Understood? Okay. Same here,
Yes.
if I'm declaring as the int, it means it is the type of the data, okay, which will be held by the variable. So this variable is going to hold which type of the data? Int type of the data. So already computer knows, means the compiler will know, compiler is already conveyed by this message that if it is the int, it means numeric value will be given without any decimal. Okay, integer means numeric value without any decimal place. Okay,
Okay.
understood? So int a equals to 5. So 5 is the numeric value that is going to be stored in a. Clear?
A.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Now, if I'm declaring other one, int b equals to 6. Okay. Now, another variable is what? B. Value of b is what? 6. and the same variable, variable declaration and initialization. Okay, understood? Now, if I want to perform the addition of this method of these numbers, so what I will do? Then what I will do?
And a plus b.
But I will not use like that int a plus b. Okay, I will write a plus b. Okay, it will perform the addition, but where is going to be stored? Where this value is going to be stored? Obviously,
Another variable.
yes, I require another variable, so I will write, and that variable must have the data type as the same, int c equals to a plus b, right? Correct now? Int c equals to a plus b. Then here I'm going to display the addition is, or the sum is. This is the message. Okay, if we am writing this thing, so this is the message, the sum is. So variable, in which variable I'm having the sum?
System.out.print.
No, in C. A plus
Okay,
B.
in C.
Then the result is stored in the C. Okay. Sum is C. First of all, keep remember, this is the message. The sum is. Okay. If I'm writing the C in the double quotes, so it will be considered as the message.
Yes.
Right? So output will be the sum is C. That I don't want. I want the value of the C. Okay? Value of the variable.
C.
The sum is C. So here I will use plus sign. Here I'm using the plus sign not for this purpose that I'm making the addition program. No. Okay. Plus sign means this is the message and this is the variable. So I need to concatenate both the things because the both things are different.
To separate.
This is the variable and this is the message, right? Message will be considered as a string. Okay, and this is the variable. Here I want the variable value. So I need to join them. Okay, so here plus is the operator used to join the message and the variable also. Concatenate. Join means concatenate. Okay, understood? So here, see that. Compile. Okay. It is already done, I think. Compile. Close the demo void main. See, the sum is 11.
11.
Okay, understood? Clear?
Yes.
Now, if I want, I can do one thing also in the same program. Okay, it's just hanging. Now, for the subtraction here, I can declare int sub equals to a minus b. Okay. Then for the multiply, then for the division, then for modulus and all. Correct? that I have to do. Then here I will display the sum is, the subtraction is, the multiplication is. Okay. But here I'm having one of the another short method, that what is we are doing in that system.out.println, or in the print we can write this calculation a plus b in the bracket. So by that there is no need to declare another variable. Okay, that also I can do. Means if I'm declaring the different variable, that also correct. The subtraction is so a minus b. Okay, then multiplication a multiplied by b. Okay, then division a divided by b. Okay, then after it modulus means remainder. Okay, division means quotient and modulus means remainder. This percent sign is the modulus. Okay, this percent sign is the modulus. Okay, it will give you remainder. And it will give you quotient. Okay, understood?
Yes.
Okay, let me compile. Void main. Sum is, subtraction is, multiplication, division and modulus. Why it is showing division as 0?
Because it will come in this decimal.
Yes, and it is the integer. We have declared it integer, na? So it cannot hold the decimal places. So that's why only 0. Right?
Yes.
Okay, understood. Now you just tell me, if I want to change the number, suppose this is the program and I'm telling to my friend that I have made one calculator for you, you just take it and execute this. Okay. Then
in this int a is equal to b.
but always it's going to show the same output, correct?
Okay.
The same output will come now. Why the same output will come every time?
No, but can we change the value of a variable, like a is equal to 5? So can we do it?
You can change the value because you are the programmer. But when we are giving it to someone, suppose you made the project, okay, then what we will do? Then in this case here, because we are not accepting the value from the user, that's why. So here this int a comma int b. I will write this int a comma int b here. Okay. Int a comma int b. At the place of this initialization, I will just declare the variable in the method call. This is the one of the way to take the input from the user. Okay. If I want to take two integer variables, so here I will not initialize. Here I will see now, compile. And then here, after the compilation, see the output. Void main. See, this is known as your method call window. Which window? Method call window. Okay. Okay, so here I will give the value. Suppose here I am giving 7, then 4. Okay, whatever value you want to give, you can give. Then okay, see, according to that, output will come. Okay, means now in that program, you are able to input the values, right? As many as value you will input, the same it will start. Okay, then it will calculate the same thing. Understood? Clear?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.